wonderful to have the pleasure of your pulchritude, darling. 2 cigars, the very, very best for this very fine evening.
That's $100.
Well, that's okay. I'm a friend of Neil Change's.
Congratulations. The cigars are $100.
Who decides who his friends are and who gets cigars free?
I guess Mr. Change decides who his friends are. I decide about the cigars.
You don't like me because I'm black, is that right?
I hadn't noticed.
You notice anything?
You need a brush.
Hey. Did I get it, Mr. Change?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Change.
Yep. We may not have a social secretary, but the boys and I happen to know that it's your birthday.
No.
Yep.
We didn't want this special day to go by without a special remembrance. So turn around, Yip.
What do you think of that, Yep?
Wow. For me?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Yip. Happy birthday to you.
You guys, Neil. Oh, I don't know what to say. This is, wow, this is great. Oh. Oh, thank you. We just want you to know we love you, Yip. You're the best.
How much does Yip Tack lose at the casino, say, in a year?
Oh, 2 or 3 million. He's a good customer.
So the $30,000 automobile you give him is in return for the $3 million gift he gives you?
We don't have to give him the car, you know. He'll gamble the same amount, whether we wish him happy birthday or not.
That car is to keep him enthralled to you so the Hilton or the MGM doesn't lure him away.
This hotel is a shrine. What Mecca is to Muslims, we are to gamblers. We give him the gift of that car as a reward no one else can touch.
$3 million a year. Hefty dues at that shrine.
You know, I didn't arrange this ride so that you and I could lament the emotional immaturity of our customers.
No?
No.
Neil, how could I be so unfeeling? And Heidi, how is she?
Perfect college sophomore. Thinks her dad's life is one-sided, that he needs more recreation. No, maybe she's right. Maybe we should take one small step for mankind on this ride to right.
Neil, haven't you heard? The Harvard Business School just announced that people working in the same corporation should not have affairs. It has a demoralizing effect on the other employees. Shame on you, Mr. Chang.
Why, Sarah, you look absolutely gorgeous this evening.
Thank you.
Now, the party is right around the corner. And, Neil, I want to show you my new acquisition.
Oh, fine. I've been looking forward to it. Somebody must have sent out reunion cards. I just ran into Yip Tack downstairs.
Your Capistrano, Neil. The swallows are returning.
We about to steal you from the enemy?
Oh, I don't think so. Came to wish you well. You're a good man, Neil, and we miss you. I miss you.
I'm complimented. Tell Mallory his lunch is set at 1:30.
Everybody's wondering why you didn't just take the money and go.
Everybody.
Me.
I will.
Soon?
When I've taken care of business, settled the score.
So not so soon.
It's important that I do it well. Show that my earlier success wasn't just an accident. Prove myself, I guess. Are you sure you don't want to work here? You make a lot of money.
I make a lot of money.
What's a lot?
$150,000 a year.
That qualifies.
Without, it should be noted, paying taxes.
So, money is not an issue.
No. Besides, I could double what I make.
How?
Widen my sphere of activities. Spend the night with some of the hotel's wealthier guests.
You do that often?
No.
Ever? What decides when you do it?
I don't know. Dark of the moon. The coyotes outside. One night about 11:30, I asked Jerry, the pit boss, what was the most a lady could make in a night. About $2,000, he said. He paused, asked if I wanted to try. I don't know if I actually said yes, but I know I didn't say no. Jerry talked to a man playing baccarat, youngish, surprisingly good-looking, from Kuwait. He looked over at me and I had this sense of sexual adventure.
I knew I wouldn't like these mosquitoes, and I don't.
Well, something must be important in San Francisco. Business?
Yeah, big meeting. You?
Big meeting? No, just a lovely lunch with someone I care about.
Boyfriend?
Boyfriend? Could be. Used to be. He's a new doctor. Star in pediatric research. Stanford Hospital. All tied up with that. I helped get him through medical school. I must say, I thought I was going to be his wife. Who knows?
How come you were so hateful to me that night?
Now, why ruin a nice trip by bringing that up?
It bothers me that you don't like me.
I don't think you're bothered. You're a flamboyant man. You say and do things so that people will notice you. Look at your hair.
My being black is a big part of why you got this attitude towards me.
Maybe, but it's 6th or 7th on the list.
Oh, yeah? What's first?
First? First is you're a liar. And second, shall I go on? Second is you're insincere. You do the high fives and that sorghum talk, but there's no friendship in that. Third, you're an egomaniac. You want everybody around to cater to you. Fourth is you're ruthless. You'll walk over anybody or anything to feed your ego and fill your purse. And then comes black.
Damn, you got a mouth on you? How you get the nerve to say all that? Ruthless egomaniac?
Liar, insincere.
Beat my ego, fill my purse?
Next time you're in a small plane, someone starts calling you names, remember me.
Even when I'm on the ground, I probably remember you lots of times.
And these the hands that guide the little children through their pain? Oh, yeah.
5 feet wide by 9 feet long. To discourage homosexual activity, each convict had his own cell. Anybody care to enter and get the feeling of being an inmate at Alcatraz? Right this way. Add a little realism to your stay. This small cell was home for the average prisoner, 15 hours a day for 8 to 10 years. Attorney General Homer Cummings called Alcatraz the ultimate punishment that society could inflict.
Hell of a place to play a love scene.
I figured you'd probably been everywhere else in San Francisco.
You come here often?
Not even a pretense of
Just when the world is closing in and I feel I have to get away to someplace beautiful.
punish. Well, freedom is yours once again. All right, folks, we're going to see the mess hall, where the convicts ate. They called it the gas chamber, because in case of a riot, the tear gas canisters in the ceiling
I
were
have a little
exploded.
something I'd like to show you. How can we make this, I ask myself, a day we'll remember?
The answer you've held? Lay in Alcatraz?
Go in, Neil.
That little tent of blue, which free men called the sky.
Neil Chain, lover, poet.
No, it's not me, it's Oscar Wilde. He was locked away because he was homosexual.
Sit on the bed, Neil.
Say, Jack, I'll bet you didn't know that in Alcatraz...
I tell you what I know. I know you fixed Markham somehow.
Well, then if you know about Markham, you know it's time to sign the contract.
I'll sign, but I want 50% of everything you get over $4.5 million.
You're crazy. You know I'm taking all the risk.
You're right, Neil. I'm crazy. I had a deal for $6.5 million yesterday. Now I'm fighting to hold it at $4.5. You can't get no crazier than that.
All right, Jack. 25% over $4.5 million. Now, that's fair. Just about where the deal should be.
You got this picture of fair like it's some fixed point out there that everybody can see. It ain't, Neil. It's white businessman's mythology.
I'll even agree to that. You know, Jack, there's an old saying. In the casino business, some days are good, and some are even better. But I don't know how any could be any better than this one. Yip's group paid off?
We'll have about 350,000 left.
Get it for me, will you, Josh?
Is it for what I think it's for? Neil, think it over for 24 hours.
Then there won't be any new options. And gambling is the one thing, maybe the only thing I really know how to do.
Okay, Neil.
Neil. In London, there's a law. It says that you cannot gamble for 48 hours after registering at a club. It's to stop impulse gambling.
Now, where in the hell did you hear a thing like that? And anyway, I agree with that. I would never let anybody gamble heavily at a time like this. But I need to talk to you about something else.
Okay.
Jimmy Wallstrom just showed up, offered to help. Money.
Did you accept?
No. But it got me to thinking. Chain, I said, you're doing something wrong. This mess you're in is Jimmy Wallstrom offering salvation. Those things aren't accidents. Those are wrought by a fine and forceful hand, your own.
Sound thinking.
I only have half thoughts that dart around like mice. One of them is that you are important to me.
373,000 in this one. This one's empty, just in case.
Okay. I'm down the road.